Little Caesars President and CEO David Scrivano. David, welcome. I get why the burger chains are all going after the meat alternatives, but do people really want it on their pizza?
You know, I think so. Impossible Supreme, I think, is a great pizza. People love a Supreme pizza, and they like something new every once in a while.
How did you figure that out? I mean, have you been doing testing? Are people asking for plant-based meat alternatives on their pizza? What are you finding?
You know, what we've seen is a trend. It's kind of a long-term trend, but it's really kind of hit a tipping point in the last year or so, where so many people are meat eaters, but they're trying plant-based alternatives to either help their diet or they just want a different flavor.
Is this a fad or is this here to stay?
You know, I think it's here to stay. I'm really excited about it. I mean, this pizza is a great product, and it's for meat eaters. I'm a meat eater, and I love this pizza, but it also can be for plant-based people who use a plant-based diet.
So all of you chains are teaming up with either Impossible or Beyond Meat, which has just been this explosive IPO. Do these companies have enough supply to fulfill all the demand and the orders that you guys are placing?
Well, you know, we're Little Caesars just celebrated our 60th anniversary. We're a 60-year-old company. Impossible Foods is a much shorter-term company. They started in 2011. So, of course, with demand so high, they might have some supply challenges. But we feel comfortable. We've talked with them, and we think that they're going to meet that supply need, and we'll meet the demand.
David, I mean, I assume you've done a lot of consumer research on this. Who's most likely to migrate over to the new ingredient?
You know, I think the most likely consumer is a meat-eating consumer. You know, right now we have a 5-meat feast on air, nationally promoted. We think some of those consumers will love to improve their diet a little bit lower cholesterol, better fat, you know, et cetera, and they're going to try that product in addition to their normal meat plates. But we'll also attract those who are plant-based.
But in general, are we talking about, obviously, I would guess, younger consumers? Are these high-frequency customers? Are they more urban, rural?
You know, I think certainly millennials and younger consumers are an important demographic for us, but I think it's meat eaters in general. And I think there's an evolution of thought in diet that people want to eat healthier regardless of age. So I think a focus will certainly be on a younger generation, but it really is to convert those who eat meat regularly to try something different.
Well, you referenced it earlier, but so how does it taste? I mean, in your opinion, is it similar to, or is it a different taste than meat itself?
It is a spectacular taste. I've tried it many times. We've tried many iterations. In fact, Impossible has tested over 50 different varieties of sausage, and they finally met what we're looking for and what we believe is the perfect sausage. So it tastes just like our product. In consumer taste panels, many can't even tell the difference. And then it's combined with some other ingredients, caramelized onions, green peppers, and mushrooms, so along with our mozzarella and Munster blend cheese. So it's not vegan, but it is a great tasting plant-based pizza.
Is it so hard for you guys to make? I mean, why can't you or Burger King? Does this plant-based meat have to be grown in these Silicon Valley labs?
Well, you know, the Impossible meat is really unique. It's got an ingredient called heme, which separates it from other plant-based products, and it allows for that flavor and texture of meat to really come through.
How long until you sort of get a sense in terms of in the marketplace as to how successful this entrant will be?
Well, you know, we've been selling it for 1 day, so we just started yesterday. We plan this test market for 30, 60 days, and we'll get a really good feel at that point. And you know, one other reason it's important for us in test is you can order through our mobile app and through our pizza portal, which we just introduced late last year. And so it's more convenient for the customers, and we're going to see how well this adapts to our pizza portal as well.
And finally, I mean, supply constraints notwithstanding, are margins higher on this than your traditional sausage, for example?
You know, the ingredient's a little more expensive because it's unique, but overall, the product sells for $12, so it's a reasonable margin for us, in line with our other products, and we think it'll make sense for consumers that want to try it.
So, David, we don't get to talk to you a lot. I mean, you're a private company, but you're right up there with the giants of Domino's and Pizza Hut. I was trying to explain to David the magic of the Little Caesars cheese sticks and garlic sticks that I grew up with. How's it doing? How's the chain doing overall?
Oh, chain's doing spectacular. We had another great year in 18 and 19 so far. We're growing. We just opened 2 new countries last year, and we'll open 3 more this year. So we're in 24 countries around the world. And we continue to grow each and every year. We're privately held, so that is very good for us. We like that. But our consumers love us. Of course, we're the 3rd largest pizza chain in the world.
Have you taken share from Papa John's, which has had some issues over the past, I don't know, year or so?
You know, we really focus on our own performance. You know, independents are really where we've taken some share from. And, of course, some of the other big players are doing a good job as well. So, you know, we've competed for many years. I've been in the business 31 years myself, and I love it. And it's highly competitive, but it's a lot of fun.